We had cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena. The players exuding confidence as we get set to get the action started. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Lauri Markkanen, George out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's John Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And what a great guard matchup we have tonight. Smitty, I know you're a big fan of games like this.
I am. Guard play is so incredible right now in the NBA. Both of these teams are loaded in the backcourt. I expect them to trade punches back and forth.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Irving against Sexton. Markkanen outside. Six to shoot. Back to Sexton. The 3 is up. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Collins outside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Doncic. Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, B.A., and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
That's good from George. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
George hits them both.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Doncic, a screen on Sexton. Irving for 3. And Doncic hammers it home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Markkanen misses.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Gafford with the bucket.
A silky smooth playmaker. Irving on time and on point.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. George outside. Markkanen outside. To the paint. Collins uses the glass on the layup.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Doncic finds Irving. Stolen! In transition, here come the Jazz.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
To the inside, here's Washington. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
George against Doncic. George passes to Sexton. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Irving for three. Hits the trifecta.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's George. Markkanen with it. Gafford picks him up. And Gafford with the block. Down low. Oh, George with a steal. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Sexton, and it's good for two. Sexton's got 5.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Sinks it from distance.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's George. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Irving. Pass to Jones. Back to Irving. 4-3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
If there's such a thing as a no-doubt three-pointer, Kyrie might have it.
The shake. Sexton misses. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. And the shot's good by Irving. Give him 8 points now.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And Utah calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
.127 left to play in the first. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Now here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. Again, Utah.
One of the toughest shots for a guard with all the bigs in there, but Collins showing confidence.
Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Now here's Clarkson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Great job finishing inside. The defense must push Clarkson out of this area.
Now here's Doncic, defended by Dunn. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
I like the readiness of Clarkson, always prepared to hoist up a shot.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
The Mavericks leading. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Lauri Markkanen out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard.
Getting that point-blank shot, that's exactly what Kyrie was looking for.
Here's Dunn. And again, it's Utah. Brad, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Now here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. Markkanen from long range. Yes! Markkanen from deep.
Already one of the best shooting bigs in the league. Markkanen matches threes.
Outside Hardaway. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Irving, a screen on Clarkson. 4 on the clock. Hardaway's shot is good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Markkanen. Back to Dunn. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Dallas has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. He shoots it. Again, Dallas.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added the three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
No, you can see it. It is absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. And Utah calls time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
A different look for Dallas. Kleba comes in for Powell, and Green is subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Hendricks. The Mavericks pull it in.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Hendricks. Here's George. Collins outside. Pass to Clarkson. Nifty move. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Exum. Right side Green. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Competing, battling inside. This is what coaches want to see marketing do more of.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And he knocks down the first one.
With his size, athleticism, and skill set, marketing can play at the 3, 4, or 5. He creates matchup problems for the defense.
Colin Sexton's checked in for Clarkson. Markkanen hits them both. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Now here's Sexton. He has 7. Pass to Markkanen. Sexton, a screen on Green. Here's Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Out left to the wing. The 3, Collins. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Irving. He's got 15. And here's Doncic. To the middle. Here's Jones. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Now here's Sexton. 7 points in the game. They set a pick. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Sexton buries it from about 10 feet away. Sexton's got 9.
Working the pick and roll, Sexton was confident it would open things up.
Inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. Markkanen's checked in for Utah.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, P.J. Washington. 1 shot.
What's up? And that one falls for Washington. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen with a screen on Washington. Here's Hendricks. Clock at 6. Here's George. Washington grabs the miss.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. George for 3, on target from range. George has got 5 now.
And the shooting skill across the board for this rookie is what makes Keontae George so difficult to defend.
Here's Gafford. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for a shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Now here's George. He's got 5. Collins outside. George outside. Pass to Markkanen. Three-pointer. Mavericks with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 9.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Doncic. Baseline jumper right on the money. He's got 18.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Hendricks. From downtown. The shot no good. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now here's George. 5 points in the game. Back to Collins. Pass to Markkanen. Now here's Collins. Here's George. On the mark with the 15-footer. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
And the shot's good.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's George. He's got 7. Collins a screen. Back to George. There's the 3. Buries it from 3. George has got 10 points.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Here's Gafford. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
First one falls for him. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Kleba, he's checked in for Washington. Hardaway comes in for Jones. Green's checked in for Irving. And Exum subbed in for Doncic. And a switch here also for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Markkanen. And so he hits both. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Sexton. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Kessler. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Here's Exum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Colin Sexton.
The size of Exum really causes a lot of problems for the defense. Not an easy cover at all.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
The first free throw is good. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. He's off on the second. Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
B.A., that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
George, no good. And here's Dallas. They're on a 17-7 run to the paint. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Over Clarkson. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Green. Hardaway's got 8.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Down low. Here's Kessler. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Kessler's gotten 4 this quarter.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Kleba, left side. Drains the triple.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Green. Got a hand on it. And the Jazz pushing it up now. 11 feet out. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Nice job by Clarkson. Really good at working off contact.
Shooting for Utah, Jordan Clarkson at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Most people think of him as just a shooter. Jordan Clarkson is a very dynamic player. There's so much more he provides for you out there on the floor.
Powell outside. To the inside. Exum. And he lays it up and in. Exum's got 5.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And so it's Dallas cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Utah has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Chris Dunn, Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
We've seen real improvement from Chris Dunn at the free throw line. Used to be his Achilles heel.
And he sinks the second. And it's Powell with the ball for Dallas. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Utah with the ball. Now here's Clarkson. From 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Now Clarkson from outside the arc. The shot comes out. Clarkson against Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Irving. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Irving's got 22.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Clarkson. Outside Horton Tucker. They need this. Fires in the triple. Horton Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
If Taylor Horton Tucker's three-point shot is falling, it will make him truly dangerous.
And Powell with the stuff.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
Yeah, you got that right. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Dunn outside. Pass to Markkanen. Goes up on the baseline. That one rolls around and rims out. Clarkson against Hardaway. And that one's good. Clarkson.
This is what Clarkson does best. Once he gets rolling, he's really difficult to slow down.
Here's Lively. He's covered by Kessler. It's stolen by Dunn. Out on his own on the break. 2 points. That one goes.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
Now here's Horton Tucker. He's closely guarded, and he comes up with a bucket.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Powell in the post. It's guarded by Markkanen. Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
Look at these numbers. Some guys wish they could do what Kyrie does.
Clarkson for three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a three of his own.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Clarkson outside. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Dallas.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
2 minutes remaining.
Clarkson passes to Dunn. Good on the bucket. Dunn's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Doncic outside for three. Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 assists in the game.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Dunn outside. Clarkson for three. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Dallas calls timeout. They're ahead by 39. 1:04 left in the fourth. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Dallas has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. For three, Hardy. That one doesn't drop. Utah has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. George outside, and there's the lob, and Collins with the slam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Down low, puts it up, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Jay Lawson.
And the free throw, no good.
And Smitty, when it comes to John Collins, what do you like about this guy?
What I love, Grant, he's a team guy. He'll play the 4, he'll play the 5, he'll do whatever is necessary so his team can win.
Kleba outside. Here's Hardy. Banked it in off the glass.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now here's George. Collins a screen. Here's Markkanen. And the shot goes down.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. Now our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.